Long ago in ancient Greece, there lived a man named Orpheus. He was not known for strength. He was not known for war. He was known for something far more powerful. Music. Orpheus played a golden lyre, a gift from the god Apollo himself. When his fingers touched the strings, the world seemed to stop. Rivers slowed their current. Trees leaned closer to listen. Wild animals lay peacefully at his feet. His music could calm storms, soften angry hearts, and bring tears to the eyes of even the coldest warriors. But despite his great talent, Orpheus cared little for fame. His heart belonged to one person. Her name was Eurydice. Eurydice was gentle and kind, with laughter that felt like sunlight when she walked through the fields. Flowers seemed to bloom brighter. When she spoke, Orpheus felt as though the world had fallen silent just to hear her voice. They fell deeply in love. Their wedding day was filled with joy. Music danced through the air. Friends gathered. The sun shone warmly over the hills of Greece. But happiness can be fragile. As Eurydice wandered through a meadow shortly after the celebration, a snake hidden in the tall grass struck her ankle. She cried out. The poison spread quickly. Orpheus ran to her, holding her as her breathing grew faint. He sang to her, his voice trembling, pouring every ounce of love into the melody. But not even his music could stop death. Eurydice's eyes closed, her spirit drifted away to the underworld. Orpheus was shattered. The world that once responded to his music now felt empty. The trees no longer leaned in, the rivers no longer slowed. The sun seemed dimmer. He could not accept it. So Orpheus made a decision no mortal had dared before. He would travel to the underworld and bring her back. With his lyre in his hands, he journeyed to the edge of the world, to the dark entrance where souls passed into the realm of the dead. The path was cold and silent. Shadows stretched long across the ground. At the river Styx stood Charon, the grim ferryman who carried souls across the dark waters. Charon's face was hard as stone. No living soul may cross, he said. Orpheus did not argue. He played. The music that rose from his lyre was filled with sorrow so deep it seemed to echo through eternity. It spoke of love lost, of hearts broken, of longing beyond words. Charon's cold expression softened. Without another word, he allowed Orpheus into his boat. They crossed the dark river. On the other side stood Cerberus, the three-headed hound guarding the gates of the underworld. Its growls shook the ground. Orpheus played again. The fierce beast slowly lowered its heads. Its growls faded into whimpers. Then it lay down, lulled to sleep by the gentle melody. Orpheus walked forward into the kingdom of Hades. The land of the dead was gray and endless. Spirits drifted like mist. No laughter, no warmth, only quiet sorrow. At last, he stood before Hades, god of the underworld, and Persephone, queen of the dead. Hades' voice echoed like distant thunder. "Why does a living man enter my realm?" Orpheus stepped forward. He did not plead with words. Played. The melody he created was unlike anything heard before. It carried the memory of sunlight, the warmth of love, the sweetness of Eurydice's smile. It told of joy stolen too soon, of promises never fulfilled, of a heart that refused to stop loving. Even the spirits of the dead paused to listen. Persephone wiped a tear from her cheek. Hades, stern and unmovable, felt something shift within him. When the final note faded, silence filled the hall. Hades spoke. "Your music has moved even the dead. I will allow Eurydice to return with you." Hope surged through Orpheus. But Hades raised his hand. "There is one condition. You must walk ahead of her as you leave the underworld. She will follow behind you. You must not look back at her until you both reach the world above. If you look back before that moment, she will return here forever." Orpheus agreed instantly. Eurydice's spirit appeared behind him, pale but beautiful. And so they began the journey upward. The path was long and dark. Orpheus walked carefully, his heart pounding. He could not hear her footsteps. He could not feel her presence. Only silence followed him. Doubt began to creep into his mind. Was she truly there? Had Hades tricked him? What if she had stumbled? What if she had vanished? The tunnel grew lighter as they neared the surface. He could see some light ahead. Just a few more steps. Just a little farther. But the silence was unbearable. His heart raced. What if she was not behind him? What if he had walked this entire path alone? Just before reaching the light, fear overcame trust. Orpheus turned. For a single heartbeat, he saw her. Eurydice stood behind him, her eyes filled not with anger, but with sadness. She reached toward him. But it was too late. Her form began to fade like mist in the morning sun. "No," Orpheus cried, reaching for her. But she was already slipping away. Her final expression was one of love. Then she was gone. The light of the world shone fully now, but Orpheus stood alone. He had come so close. He fell to his knees at the entrance of the world above. His music returned, but it was different now. It carried not just love, but regret. He wandered the earth alone, singing songs of loss that made mountains weep and seas grow still. His melodies became legends across Greece. And though he never saw Eurydice again, their love lived on in every note he played. The story of Orpheus reminds us that love is powerful enough to move even death, but it also teaches that trust is fragile, and sometimes even the smallest moment of doubt can change everything forever.